Hey, how's it going everyone? What is up and welcome back to the channel and another MK11 discussion video. Today we're going to be talking about DC Fandom Part 2. We're finally doing it. We're finally putting our opinions out there again on whether I think something's going to be revealed at DC Fandom Part 2 or not. I'm probably going to regret this video, but I think I need to get my opinions out there since it's only, 6 days away at this point. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, and also like the video. It helps out the channel more than you could ever know. And don't forget to leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you want me to talk about. Don't forget about the Patreon if you would like to support the channel. The option is there. You don't have to. Watching the video helps enough. But you do get to see the videos early if you are a Patreon supporter. And if you are a $1 Patreon supporter, you get to see the solo podcasts. That's Patreon exclusive. Also, don't forget about Juju Energy, our partner. They have 7 different amazing flavors. If you use code Tooten, it does help out the channel, and you do get a 10% discount. They got 7 different amazing flavors if you are the type that likes the gamer energy drink. So, link in the description down below for that. Remember, code Tooten for 10% off. But let's go ahead and jump into this one. So, DC Fandom Part 2 is like 6 days away at this point. DC Fandom Part 1, as you guys know, we had like a fucking 25-minute video come out after that happened. Nothing was revealed, nothing was updated, nothing was whatever, and it was really upsetting because, we knew Ed Boon was supposed to be there, and apparently it's going to be part 2 that he's at, and which we'll get into. He was supposed to be there, but the event got split into 2 different days, one being, August 22nd, one being September 12th. So the event got split. We had no updates, no information on what switched where, who switched where. Apparently Ed Boon is going to be on an Injustice 2 panel or something of the sort. So it was very disappointing that nothing was revealed at DC Fandom Part 1. That is why I'm so scared to give my opinions on DC Fandom Part 2, because I'm a little bit in between. Immediately after DC Fandom Part 1, going into Gamescom, I didn't think anything was going to be revealed there, and of course I was right. Nothing was revealed for really anything. Gamescom was a complete letdown for gaming in general. But coming into DC Fandom Part 2, I want to be optimistic, not for just being optimistic, for wanting something revealed. But Ed Boon has been hinting a lot. He's been saying, I see a tease in our future. He's been talking about Mortal Kombat again. He's been deconfirming leaks again. He deconfirmed Richard Epcar accidentally announcing Ash, which I still think that was damage control. But at the same time, he's been vocal again when it comes to Mortal Kombat, even saying, I see a tease coming. Now, with DC Fandom Part 2, of course, being a part of DC Fandom, it's kind of in the name, DC Fandom is a DC event. As much as I hate to admit, Brusque was right. A lot of people that said, it's a DC event, not a Mortal Kombat event, don't expect a reveal. It made a lot of sense at the time to me, but taking a step back and realizing, well, it is one of their biggest IPs, but at the same time, DC's going to want to promote their shit with their name on it. I'm really not quite sure how to feel about DC Fandom. Even if, where it's DC Fandom and Eggs made the comments about it, even if it's just like a pure DC, just supporting Injustice 2, just supporting that game, showing his love for that and Injustice and DC in general, and there's no reveal, I could see a reveal right after the event, just to be like, ha, that was a DC event, but, it's Mortal Kombat time, or something of the sort. But again, with him actually being at DC Fandom Part 2, having such a big name there, like Ed Boon, the co-creator, I can't forget John Tobias, co-creator of Mortal Kombat and Injustice there, it would make a lot of sense to have such a big name there reveal the Kombat Pack 2, something that's been highly anticipated from casuals and competitive players alike in the Mortal Kombat and fighting game community. It would make a lot of sense to have it revealed there, but at the same time, again, I really don't know with how NRS and Ed Boon have been communicating with the community over the past 3 or 4 months, how they've just been so silent, how nothing's been updated, nothing's been revealed. And yeah, as I've said before, it would make sense to have a reveal at DC Fandom Part 2. It would make a lot of sense to reveal it there. I really just don't know where, it's not that I'm scared of being wrong again, it's just like, I'm scared of assuming the wrong things in what could be revealed, because obviously DC Fandom Part 1 was such a big thing and nothing was revealed there and you really expected it. So DC Fandom Part 2, it's like, it makes a lot of sense, but what in the hell are they doing? Like, what are they gonna do? Or are they just really like randomly wanting to drop a trailer for it? I mean, that's a cool, surprising, fun thing to do. But at the same time, one of these big events where all eyes are on you, it would make sense to reveal something there. So I really just don't know where to stand with it. I want to stay optimistic and be like, well, maybe something could happen there. But, the realistic side of me at this point when it comes to any updates or content or anything else is like, hey man, fucking chill, sit down, nothing's probably gonna happen. But, I want you guys to be optimistic. I don't want to, like, falsely hype you guys up or anything, to, like, stay real about it, but, stay optimistic, be hopeful, and, still support the event and DC, even if it ends up being like DC Fandom Part 1, which admittedly, besides nothing being revealed, still wasn't that good, besides Batman Gotham Knights, and the Suicide Squad trailer, both for the movie and the game. That's kind of the video. Honestly, guys, I really don't know where to stand. I'd like to hear where you guys are standing. I don't respond to comments a lot, but I do look at them. I just don't respond a whole lot because I'm usually always, like, streaming, or I'm spending time with my family, but I do read them, and I do try to heart the ones that I really enjoy. So start a conversation with each other in the comments. I'll read over them. I'd like to hear what you guys think about this in DC Fandom Part 2, whether something's going to be revealed or not. There's been a lot of shit happening recently, but I still just don't know about it. But yeah, start a discussion. Yeah, now I'm not going to be promoting anything at the end of the videos anymore, because it really drags out the video, in my opinion. So I just want to give you guys some updates at the end of the videos, actually. So we're still sick, so the 5K special is still in production, along with the podcast, but I cannot wait to get those out. If you guys do want some clarification for the Patreon, $1 supporters do get to watch the solo podcast. We are going to be doing a guest like every 2 weeks, I believe, and then it's going to be like every other week we're going to be doing a solo, and then the week after that we're going to be doing a guest, if I can continue to get guests, but I have ideas. So I wanted to clarify that. $1 supporters do get the solo podcast. 10 minutes of it will be up on YouTube, but if you want, I just popped my knuckle mid-video and I didn't even mean to. But solo podcasts, the rest of it will be for $1 and up supporters on Patreon. So I wanted to clarify that for you guys. Some of you were asking, so yeah, that's how that's gonna work. That's gonna do it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Leave me some suggestions for content you'd like to see in the comments down below. That's gonna do it for this one, though. My name is Tooten. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.